All right, so welcome back, y'all. So as you can see, we're back on the river today. River's finally settling out. We've had a funny spring. The river's been high for a long time, and finally getting kind of settled back out. So we're out here today. Now, normally whenever I come out here on this river, I'm looking for the big fish, right? That's what this place is known for, and I'm looking for the big fish. However, today we're going to do something a little different. I get so many people that ask me about the eating quality of the fish that come out of this stretch of river. Obviously, as you guys can see, you got the Arch in St. Louis in the background. It's a pretty metropolitan area. It's not the wild river as it is in some places. So anyway, our goal today is not to catch the big fish, although we're still going to try for that. But what I want to do is I want to try to catch a nice little eater, under 10-pound blue. And I brought stuff to make some fish tacos here, and we're going to cook it up, and we're going to see what the eating quality of these Mississippi River blue cats are. I'm curious. I don't keep a lot of fish out of this river, honestly. I can catch plenty of channels back home, but yeah, I'm curious, so stick along. We're gonna bump down this river. I've got a bumping rod out here, and then I've got two side rods out, down rods with double hook rigs on it. So we got a lot of bait in the water. We're after the spawn, the river's leveling out, so should be a good day. Hopefully we'll put several fish in the boat. So anyway, guys, sit back and enjoy. Let's see if we can't catch some eating fish. All right, we are hooked up, y'all. Does not feel like a very big fish, so this may be exactly what we wanted. We're gonna see him here in a second. It's a perfect little blue cat. This is exactly what we wanted. Ha! Awesome. His mouth wide open. So that right there is just a couple pound blue cat. It's gonna be all the meat that I need. I could not ask for a better fish there. Awesome. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and throw him in the live well here. And we're gonna cook him up here after a bit. All right, so made a couple of drifts. I got hungry, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna eat this up. So I've beached myself here on one of these wing dikes and threw out a few rods there. There's a big skyr hole behind me, so might as well be fishing while I'm cooking. But anyway, here's our nice little fish here. This is just a 3 or 4 pound little blue cat. You can see nice fat. This is the perfect eater. There's no reason to keep them big ones. But this is a nice little eater here, and this will give us a good little taste test. We're gonna do some, I guess people would call them fish tacos, and I use burritos, but same thing. So anyway, I'm gonna take this fish, and I can't clean him on YouTube now for some odd reason, but I'm gonna go ahead and clean him up, pull all the yellow and all the red off of him. I've got videos in the past, look them up or look it up otherwise, but we're gonna get this guy cleaned up real quick, and then we'll get the cooking here. And voila, just like that, we are ready to cook. So got a nice plate of fish here. This is all the red meat, the yellow meat. There wasn't a lot of yellow meat on it. All the red meat removed, and I chunked it up into, kind of inch by inch squares, because obviously, as you guys know, the smaller the piece of fish, the quicker it cooks, right? So, because we're cooking out here in the middle of the prairie, basically, and I already had to kind of make a little windshield and everything because it's so windy. But anyway, this is a ram mount. I've got a 2-inch ram mount, 2-inch ball mount. I've got a piece of aluminum mounted here, and it makes it super convenient whenever you're doing these cooking type things, especially, whenever you got your hot oil and your liquids and stuff, because you can level that. You're not banking on the boat being level, because I'm beached up here on this sandbar here, and it makes it a little difficult. So Anyway, we're fixing to really get with her now. So we're gonna do pretty basic here with this blue cat. This is just my go-to, quick and easy. We're gonna use Andy's Red, the best seasoning you can have. Hands down, I haven't found one that's any better. And we're just gonna take this fish. I rinsed it off with some river water with my wash down pump. And we're gonna go ahead and just throw it into this Ziploc baggie here. I can see my oil starting to kind of get with it here, so we'll give it just a little bit longer. I like having that fish a little damp. It seems to really adhere to the breading. There's that. We'll set that plate aside here. So I've got this just little cooler here, as you guys can see, and I've got all my cooking stuff in here. Makes it super convenient, you know, for in the boat. It's waterproof, everything. You guys have an idea for that. So anyway, well, oil needs just a little bit longer here. While that's heating up, we'll get our other ingredients out here. Like I said, going pretty simple. I've got some whole wheat tortillas. That's going to take the place of our taco. And then we'll chop up some veggies here. Do this pretty straightforward here. I've got a few tomatoes out of the garden here. I'll just slice those up. I think I only have 2 or 3 tortillas, so we may just be eating all the fixings at a certain point. I've got some onion here. My table is super wobbly. And then I got a cucumber out of the garden this morning, so we'll take some of that cucumber here. Big old barge passing by. And we'll slice that cucumber up. There we have it. There's our fixings right there. So surely our oil's hot enough now. Oh yeah. The reason I'm deep frying this rather than just pan frying it is because deep frying's better. I don't care what anybody says. If you've got the option, deep fry it. But that's what your oil's supposed to look like. A lot of people, they want to cook this stuff at a too low a temperature, and that's where you get that oily taste. We don't want that. So this fish is not going to take too awful long here because I used the smaller pieces. And you can see I definitely did not overload my pan either. You know, that's a big thing. Don't let that oil cool down. All right, so first batch is done here. I'm gonna let that cool. I said I got my veggies here, and I found some critter glitter in here, so I'm gonna go ahead and just sprinkle that critter glitter over the veggies a little bit and let that kind of do its thing for a minute while we get the fish cooking. Stuff pretty good on veggies and stuff. It'll give it just a nice extra little flavor. We'll probably have to taste our fish here just before we put everything together. It's good. That's good. Now that was a nice young little blue cat. That's good. Nice flaky white juicy meat. You know, everybody always asks what's my favorite fish, and I always tell them channel cat. Summertime channel cat. It's been eating shad. So I'm a little biased anyway to the catfish, just because I like the flavor. You know, I like to know I'm eating something. That's good. I would have to say there's a little bit more fishy flavor to it than channel cat. It's a little bit more fibrous, I think would be the proper term. And I just attribute that to the fact that they're out here swimming in all this heavy current all the time, you know, as opposed to those lake catfish that they're just lazy. But, so juicy. So juicy. That's why catfish are my favorite. All right, I gotta stop eating or else I'll eat all this before I get the burrito made. All right, so let's do this. Got all the fish cooked. Throw some fish on there. Nice tortilla. Take our awesome veggies here. Throw some tomatoes and some onions. Some of that fresh garden cucumber. Some more onions. Some more onions. Be eating this for supper tonight. And then I just got regular mayonnaise here. Sometimes I like ranch. Sometimes I like tartar sauce. Sometimes I like mayonnaise. Today I was lazy. I just got mayonnaise. All right, let's fold that sucker up. Doesn't that look good though? And that was quick. From, what time is it? Less than a half hour from the time I started cutting that fish up to eating it. So less than a half hour. It's pretty dang good. Now, naturally, with all this wonderfulness, we've kind of covered up some of the fish flavor, but I can tell you guys right now, Blue Cat out of Mississippi, my area, St. Louis. I would not hesitate to eat the small ones. I wouldn't eat the big ones anyway. Them little big guys, pretty dang good. All right, I'm gonna eat my other burrito there, and then we're gonna get back out on the river because this anchor fishing thing don't seem to be working. I haven't had a bite one. So we're gonna get out there and start drifting and bumping again, see if we can catch more fish.